Sound pasture management is just as important as a good vaccine protocol or a feed and mineral program. Yet it often gets less attention. Here's a look at how quality grazing influences health and productivity in ways both obvious and subtle, and how forages are foundational to bringing heavier, healthier calves to market.
Sustainability is more than a goal, it's a lifestyle at Carter Cattle Company. Veterinarians Will and Monty Carroll Carter are continuing a tradition that was started by their family around a century ago in this part of South Central Alabama.
We've been here for several generations. I'm 6, my kids are 7. Family settled here in the late 1800s and been running cows most of that time. We love what we do. We love the cattle business and we love caring for land.
Around 250 miles to the north, in South Central Tennessee, is Deer Valley Farm. Jonathan Perry is the longtime general manager of this well-known registered Angus seed stock operation.
We are in the genetics business, basically. We raise commercial bulls and registered females to sell across the country. We run about 2,000 head of registered Angus cattle on the place and have been very fortunate to build what we believe is one of the strongest Angus cow families and cattle operations in the country.
Grazing is an integral part of these operations. Both understand the important role of good grass to the long-term success of their businesses and are willing to put in the time and effort to properly manage this valuable resource.
Our cow herd pretty much lives year-round on forages that we can grow and produce and raise here on the farm. Our forage program is extremely important to us. To be able to manage 2,000 head yearly on bought feed products is not feasible at all. So we have to do a very good job of taking care of the forages and the land. So everything we do from a forage standpoint is intended to make the ground more productive, to make it work for us, to create some sustainability in what we do every day and the land that basically supports us.
We're really managers of grass. We're in the grass business. We use cows to harvest it, but our focus is mostly on the grass, really. So in order to manage our grasses better, we've installed a lot of electric fence and also a lot of pipeline and water troughs so that they have access to water and so that we can rotate those cattle as needed. That allows us to better manage grasses because we can give them the rest they need and then we can get them grazed at the period where they're highest in nutrition at different times of the year.
As the demands on forage increase, not only does grazing have to be properly managed, but weed and brush control is critical as well.
We also do a fair amount of weed control when needed. We use several products in the right time of the year to keep that pasture clean and to keep the grass thick, and that prevents future weeds.
When the grass is managed right, when the weeds are controlled, we have a better grass mat, we have less erosion, things work better. It's much more sustainable and basically the ground works as God intended it to.
While toxic weeds in a pasture certainly can affect herd health, the bigger role of pasture is how quantity and quality of grass impacts cow body condition. Specifically, body condition affects breedback, milk production, daily gains, and the immune system of both cow and calf.
If the cow's not in great body condition, she's not cycling, she's not going to get pregnant. We expect 85% to have calved in the first 45 days of calving season. We're selling pounds of beef, that's what it comes down to, and so the easiest way to do that is age of calf. And so if we can get more calves at the very beginning of the calving season and keep them there, it's just much more profitable for us in the long run. And if she's not in good body condition, she's not putting a lot of protein and antibodies in that colostrum, which sets us up for weak calves. And weak calves are susceptible for sickness, they grow less, and they've proven to have health problems their entire lives. You're trying to catch up at that point, and it's very expensive to try and catch up, and you will never be, at least for us, you will never be as successful as if you'd just done a little preventative maintenance and kept the cow in better body condition going in.
Proper pasture management has as much to do with health in the cattle as anything we do. Obviously, if an animal's rumen is working right, if their body's physiologically doing what it's supposed to do, they're healthier, they take care of their cells much better, their immune systems work much better. And as long as we manage those forages, it's a huge aid in helping us manage the cattle throughout the year.
With more than 70 years of range and pasture improvement products and services, Corteva AgriScience is the industry-leading provider of weed and brush management solutions.
And Corteva products are imperative for what we do to manage the forage. Obviously, good, healthy pasture is a key to our success, and without them, we would absolutely be in a problematic situation.
We have been very pleased over the years with Corteva products. They always seem to be very innovative, and they're always coming up with something better and new to fix a problem that we have. And we appreciate that, and we appreciate the investment they make into this industry.
Emphasizing good grazing and healthy pastures can provide you with an abundant, high-quality forage base. This helps cows more efficiently meet their own nutritional needs and that of their calves.
A good forage program not only gives us the gains that we need, but it ensures that the cattle are healthy, that things work right inside the cow's body, and we can get her bred back, and we can keep her nursing calves and do the things that she's meant to do.
I'm a veterinarian, and I can tell you, just from a business standpoint, when all you're doing is treating pneumonia, pulling calves, treating sick calves, that's not profit. The preventative is way more profitable. And so whether that's a solid vaccine program, a solid nutrition program, they all work hand in hand, and they're gonna set you up for success. And for us, a strong forage base is the base of everything else. Everything else feeds into that.
I'm Brad Bullitt reporting for NCBA's Cattleman to Cattleman.
For more information on how high-quality grazing can influence the health of your cattle and their productivity, a great resource is the website rangeandpasture.com.